Okay, so now it's time for lesson number 3 for my new business golfer who's getting ready to play in his first company golf tournament. Time to learn what to do on the green. And we're going to start with putting. Okay, so we start with the grip, the stance, and the posture when it comes to putting. There are a lot of variations and there's a lot of variables when it comes to putting, so there is no real right or wrong way to do this. I get the individual, I don't change the grip that they've already known for the regular swing at this point. Later on, if we want to experiment with the fingers down the sides, etc., we can do that. Basically, the stance, the feet can be hip wide, shoulder wide, it's whatever they're comfortable with. The idea is that the eyes are over the ball and their arms are free to swing back and forth. There's a lot of things that can be adjusted, and it's really just a matter of the individual getting comfortable and being able to repeat the motion on the green. Nothing too serious here, nothing over complicated, keeping it simple. So we're ready to go over the stroke. And first I try it without a club. I get the individual to hang the arms in front, palm to palm, and get the shoulders to rotate, keeping the arms and the shoulders as a triangle. Moving the shoulders is swinging the arms back and through, like a pendulum. And then I get the club in the hand and we do the same thing. We bring the club putter head back. Right now, just kind of foot to foot. So we bring it back to the back foot through, just past the front foot. Back to the back foot, through to the front foot. The putting stroke for now is going to be what we call pendular. Same distance back, same distance through. Same speed back, same speed through. This is just to create a consistency for the beginner golfer. Okay, so we're ready for drill number 1. Drill number 1 is a rail drill. We'll set up clubs on either side of the hole, creating a rail. Ball will be in the middle, putter head will also be in the middle. And the student will bring the putter back and through, following the ball along the rail into the hole, giving the sense of straight back, straight through, following the ball into the hole. Simple. We do it for roughly 5 minutes. Then we move to drill number 2. Very similar, except no clubs. We set up the balls so that they're roughly 12 to 18 inches apart, 4 to 6 balls, and have the individuals start with the ball that's closest to the hole. They put that ball in, then they move to the next ball, we put that ball in, then they move to the next ball. This is giving the idea of straight back, straight through, and the only change the individual needs to make is the length of their swing to accommodate the distance difference that he's facing. That's all it's for, keeping it as simple as we possibly can. Okay, so now we're at drill number 3, the circle drill or clock drill. Think of a clock on the green and setting a ball up at each hand. So you have 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. In each one of those positions there's a ball. And the individual is going to be putting the ball from that number into the hole. And what that does is that creates an idea of, now I have to change position. I'm no longer in a straight line. I have to accommodate the difference in the greens, breaks, and a different angle, sun, all these things, the shadows, all these things create differences. And I tend to add to this. I will do it not just at one distance. I'll start at roughly a 3-foot diameter circle, move to 4 foot, and then 5 foot, and then 6 foot. And this allows the individual to accomplish the 2 things. Changing directions, watching the ball break and the differences that it does, and also changing how hard they hit the ball. So it now creates a real game situation. Okay, so now the student has learned how to adjust the putting stroke depending on the distance away from the hole, adjust their line depending on where they're standing on the green, what a break is all about. So they're getting comfortable. It's a long way to go and it's a lot to learn, so I'm hoping that they don't anticipate or expect things to be a miracle out there, but at least they know what to do once they're on the green. And there's just one more thing that they need before they get to their golf tournament, and that's chipping. Chipping and maybe a little bit of pitching. So lesson 4 coming soon.